Ponzi schemes, a name synonymous with deception and betrayal in the world of finance. From the streets of Boston to the bustling cities of India, these schemes have ensnared countless unsuspecting victims, offering promises of high returns and financial freedom. But what are Ponzi schemes, and how can we protect ourselves from falling into their trap? Join us as we unravel the dark history and cunning tactics of Ponzi schemes, from Charles Ponzi to Bernie Madoff and the infamous scams in India. A Ponzi scheme is a fraudulent investment scam that promises high returns with little or no risk. It works by paying returns to earlier investors using the capital from newer investors, rather than from profit earned by the operation of a legitimate business. As long as new investors continue to contribute fresh funds, the scheme appears to be successful. But like a house of cards, it eventually collapses when the flow of new investment stops. The term Ponzi scheme originated from Charles Ponzi, an Italian immigrant who arrived in Boston in 1903 with grand ambitions. In 1919, Ponzi started his scheme, promising investors a 50% return within 45 days by arbitraging international postal reply coupons. His charismatic personality and lavish lifestyle convinced many to invest. Within a year, he amassed millions. But by 1920, his scheme unraveled, leaving thousands of investors in ruin and Ponzi himself behind bars. Fast forward to the 21st century, Bernie Madoff orchestrated one of the largest and most notorious Ponzi schemes in history. Operating under the guise of a legitimate investment firm, Madoff promised consistent high returns. Over decades, he swindled investors out of an estimated $65 billion. His scheme collapsed in 2008, leading to his arrest and a 150-year prison sentence. India, too, has witnessed its share of Ponzi schemes. The Sharda Chit Fund, Pearls Group and Mahare Agro are just a few examples. These schemes preyed on the financial dreams of ordinary people, offering tantalizing returns on their investments. Mahare Agro, India. Private Limited promised lucrative returns through the rearing and buyback of Kadaknath chickens, a breed known for its nutritional and medicinal values. Farmers invested heavily, believing in the innovative business model. However, the company failed to deliver on its promises, leaving farmers across Maharashtra with losses estimated at nearly 550 crore rupees. In North India, Bipod lured investors with an innovative bike renting scheme. They promised high returns from the booming demand for rental bikes. However, the company vanished with investors' money, leaving many in financial despair. Ponzi schemes thrive on human trust and the promise of quick, high returns. They exploit our financial aspirations and often target regions with low financial literacy. The lack of financial education makes individuals more susceptible to these scams as they fail to recognize the warning signs. High returns and referral schemes are two hallmark characteristics of Ponzi schemes. They lure new investors with promises of exceptional returns and often offer incentives for bringing in additional investors. As long as new funds keep flowing in, the scheme appears legitimate, but once the flow stops, the entire operation collapses, leaving investors with nothing. Despite numerous historical lessons, people continue to fall for Ponzi schemes due to greed, the allure of quick wealth, and a lack of due diligence. The promises of easy money overshadow the potential risks, leading to devastating financial losses. So, how can you protect yourself from falling victim to a Ponzi scheme? Here are some key tips. Be skeptical of high returns. If an investment promises returns that seem too good to be true, it probably is. Verify the business model. Understand how the investment generates returns. Legitimate investments are backed by real business operations, not just new investor funds. Check registration and licenses. Ensure the investment firm is registered with regulatory authorities. Conduct due diligence. Research the company's history, management, and financial statements. Avoid pressure tactics. Be wary of investments that pressure you to act quickly or offer rewards for recruiting others. Ponzi schemes may come with innovative ideas and tempting promises, but they all share the same deceptive foundation. By educating ourselves and staying vigilant, we can protect our hard-earned money from falling into the hands of fraudsters. Remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Stay informed, stay cautious, and invest wisely. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more educational content on finance and investments. Until next time, invest wisely and stay safe.